Hello, this wise master once more. Man around town, you are bringing us to strictly divine matters today. And we are asking that our audience want to know the difference between the narrow gate and the open gate to heaven. The narrow gate and the open gate to salvation. Okay. Okay, the narrow gate is the regular gate that everybody is expected to strive through, which our Lord Jesus told us about in Luke 13:24, that this gate is narrow and many shall strive but will not make it. Many among those that will strive through that door will not make it, because that door is strictly by the laws and justification by laws of God. And then you have the open doors, of grace, which you cannot find by yourself, but given alone by God. And before you qualify, no, you don't qualify for it. Before God gives you this, you must be seen to be striving to pass through that narrow gate that is difficult. Then comes the grace of God and the ransom that I paid for you through the cross, and shows you the open door for you to pass, because you have fear of God in striving to make it, and you have faith in believing in the finished work of the cross. That is where the second open door comes in. Now, if you read Revelation 3 verse 8, I believe, the Church of Philadelphia, they enjoyed this open door because they had little faith that they kept strongly with in faith. And when our Lord assessed the church, he told them to keep to their faith, because he has set before them an open door which no man can shut. This is the door of grace, the second door. You cannot find it by yourself, but it can only be given by grace. And this is what Psalm 33, verse 18 meant when he says, "The eye of the Lord is upon those that fear him, and upon those who hope in his unfailing love." Unfailing love, that is faith, striving in the way of God in faith and trembling. Now, I can give you an example of those to whom God gave this open door of grace. In Rahab, the prostitute of Jericho, is one person that enjoyed that great grace. The only one standing in Jericho after the destruction of the city. Because he feared God and he believed God and dealt well with the children of God, the spies that Israel sent to spy the land. He dealt well with them, and God picked her from the hopelessness of a prostitute to a child with salvation. After the destruction of Jericho, he was absorbed into nationality of Israel, and he married an Israelite called Salmon. And it was from that lineage that David and Jesus Christ came, when Jesus was born on earth. And that you can find in Matthew 1:15, and Can also give you the example of the crucified repentant thief who was crucified along with Jesus. Before he was crucified, he gave his life to God. He believed God. He believed that Jesus was God. He believed that Jesus can save him. He believed that he was guilty of the offense for which he was punished. And also believed that God can forgive him and give him salvation. He begged to be remembered when Jesus gets to his kingdom. And Jesus answered him immediately that yes, today you are with me in paradise, in heaven. And that was an open, free door, open for him without striving, without struggle. And not that he merited it, but it was given. This is the second open door by which one can easily get to heaven than the narrow gates. You cannot merit it by yourself, but given by God through fear of God and faith in the Lord. And I pray that we be beneficiary of that open door in Jesus'